Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Vanessa. Today I want to do a face routine. I've already done my eyes. I want to focus on the face. As you can see, I have rosacea. I have lots and lots of redness. I don't really have a whole lot of texture, but I do have a lot of redness. So I'm going to show you my quick routine and how I try to cover that. And then I have lots of wrinkles on my forehead, so I'm going to show you how I do all of that. Most of these products are drugstore. They're affordable, easy to get. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start out with the Makeup Revolution concealer. This is the shade C5. And this redness up here, you can kind of deal with because that's where your blush goes. But all of this down here really wants to show through almost every foundation. So before I start with my foundation, I'm going to put the concealer just down here to try to keep that concealed. So we're going to take some of that and put it right here, kind of right under your contour. I'm gonna take my L'Oreal sponge and push that into the skin. And I've already primed. I used a Professional just in my porous areas. So we're gonna push that in there, make sure it's all blended in. Now we're gonna go in with the Physicians Formula, the Healthy Foundation. I really do love this foundation. It's a medium coverage, but that is why I wanna go ahead and try to cover the redness, because this will not cover it. So we're just going to put this all over the face. And then we'll go and blend it in. I'm still not sure how I feel about these big doe foot applicators. It's like I like them and I don't. So, but I do like the foundation, so gotta take it how it comes. Gonna push that in with my sponge. And my body is a lot darker than my face, so I want to match it to my body. It's my face and my neck are actually really light. And then if you can see here, you can still see my redness and like my sunspots peeking through. So I'm going to go in with the second layer. I'm not going to do the forehead yet. We're going to wait till we get done with the cheeks. Definitely want more down here where we put the concealer. And then I normally go for full coverage because I do have so much redness, but a lot of times, like with this foundation, it's great for every day. It feels super light on the skin, so I can build it up and get like a solid medium, maybe medium plus, but it's definitely not anywhere near full coverage, but it does look really great on the skin. I'm going to take it onto the ears. I don't like my ears being a completely different color than my face. And then for the forehead, where I have all of those wrinkles, I want to try Botox so bad, but I'm not sure. If you've tried it, let me know down below. Let me know if you love it or if you hate it and why. but I'm just gonna put just a couple dots on my forehead. With the forehead, I'm going to use a brush. Any brush will do. This one's from It Cosmetics. But I'm just gonna kind of rub it in, because the more product that you use there, the more it's gonna collect into your wrinkles. And nobody likes that. So we're just gonna put just enough to even it out. And then just kind of swipe it. I used to always use a beauty blender all over my face, or a sponge, even my forehead, but it takes a lot more to get it covered. So with a brush, you can just kind of smear it around, get it blended in a little bit, and then just leave it. And throughout the day, it doesn't collect near as much as it does if you put quite a bit on there. I'm going to just kind of swipe this and run it down my neck. You can totally skip this part if your face is the same shade as your neck and your body, but mine is nowhere near the same shade. And I just rub that all in, blend it in circular motions. Now you can see that it evened out a lot of my skin tone. There's a little bit of redness peeking through, but it's not bad at all. Now we're gonna go back in with that concealer and conceal the under eyes. I go kind of right to the outside, but I pull it down a little bit further because my face is so round. I want to kind of elongate it. And I do have pretty prominent like under eye wrinkles. I have one right on each side of my eye. So I don't actually put the concealer right there. I'll just kind of move it up. You want, no matter where your wrinkles are, you want to put the least amount of foundation or concealer that you can. I'm going to take this and one more time run it right here. Because as the day goes on, my redness will definitely start peeking through. I'm going to take this little tiny Eco Tool sponge and blend all this out. Just gently pouncing it in. Getting right under the eyes, and I'm just kind of pulling it up. Just pounce that right on the area where we put the concealer. And I know that seems like a lot of layers, but this concealer and the foundation aren't heavy at all. Oh, I'm going to use this contour stick. This is from Wet n Wild Mega Glow, and this is the shade 805. I don't use it to contour, I use it to warm up my skin. And I think this makes a huge difference. I normally don't like sticks like this, but this blends out beautifully. So I'm going to put that right above where I would normally contour. And then on the forehead, I'm going to use this Real Techniques buffing brush, and I'm just going to lightly go in circular motions, but going upward. What are you doing? I just looked out there for you. Well, Well, come get them. I just cut it out. Okay, to set the under eyes, we're going to use the Urban Decay Velvetizer. I just take a little bit and put it right where my porous areas are, and then I set the whole under eye. This literally makes your skin look like velvet. Like, I've never seen a powder that looks like this. So I'm going to take that everywhere that I have large pores and under the eyes. And then my smile lines, I want to make sure I set those, and my forehead. For my smile lines, I'm going to take the little bitty beauty sponge, dip it in the powder, and then put it right into my smile lines. My smile lines get really bad during the day. Alright, I'm just going to lightly set the rest of the face with the Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder, if I could say that. These products aren't drugstore, but I haven't found powders that I just absolutely love from the drugstore. I'm just lightly setting everything. Oh, I do love Coty Airspun powder. I do love that powder. Not sure why I didn't grab that one. Alright, we're going to put a little bit of bronzer over top of the stick. This is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Bronzeit bronzer. That is a mouthful. I absolutely love this bronzer. I love the undertone of it. It's got a beautiful red undertone. It has tons of glitter in it. I dislike that. But I put my brush in there and then I really tap it off. I try to tap off all that glitter. And then we're just going to put it right over top of where we put the stick. I broke a brush the other day tapping off all that glitter so hard. So be careful with that. I'm gonna put a little bit right on the jawline and on my double chin. Try to make it look like it's just one chin. For highlight, I'm going to use the Maybelline Master Chrome in 050 Molten Rose Gold. I normally do not like pink highlighters, but this one is beautiful. And it looks really good on my tannish skin tone. I'm going to put that right on the tops of the cheekbones and then gently swirl. I mean, yes, that's just, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. There is no denying that. And then I'm going to take a smaller brush, pick a little bit up, and I'm going to outline my Cupid's bow. I have a lot of pores right in this area. When I was younger, that's where I would break out at every time. So I don't want to highlight all of that, literally just outline it. And then just literally a little boop, boop, boop on the nose. I'm going to use the Fit Me Blush in 50. And we're just going to put a tiny bit of this on. This is a crown brush. It's kind of like a stippling brush, but I really like it for blush. And I'm going to concentrate the blush further back. My face is so round, I don't want to bring too much attention right to the center of it. So we're just going to put it back here. We are going to set the face. This is the Mario Badescu. It's the rose one. It's just, I poured it into this tinier bottle because the sprayer on the rose one was not great. So we're going to douse our face in this. Take our sponge and just gently pat over it. We're going to finish off with the lips. This is Trust Fund Beauty. I don't have a clue what color it is. It says Lipgasm on it. I got this in an Ipsy bag a while ago. I'm just gonna do a nude. And here's the finished look. As you can see, most of my redness is concealed. It's kind of uniform, and that's my go-to. I will use a much heavier foundation depending on what my day is like. If it's going to be a long day, or if I want something that's really going to stay on, like I love Urban Decay All Nighter. I absolutely love that foundation. But I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope you guys subscribe. And if you have questions or comments, leave them down below. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.